Hello everyone, my name is Draconicrose and welcome back to another episode of While True Do Learn. So last episode we came to the conclusion that we are losing money with Evolver a year. So yikes. We need to patch this. And this one is a mess of Sifts, and it's already losing us money. I'm assuming because of server costs. I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be. How's that shape divide? Let's look at it. Alright, so shape divide sends triangles. Oh dear, it has 4 outputs. It outputs a bunch of stuff, but it outputs triangles at the bottom. So, what can we do? Well, I think what we can basically do is grab this shape divide, which has just increased our server costs, but we can decrease them again, and just use them like this, I suppose. I'm not sure if that's okay. Oh dear, yeah, it can't really handle everything. And the accuracy is terrible. Well then, I'm not entirely sure what we can do about this, except sell our shares, because we are not going to be losing money on that. Okay, inbox, private emails, mail from lottery. You've registered and we won. Hooray! Random cash. Perfect, more startups. Kinda don't feel like it. So let's continue with our tech tree. Fast data sorting. The game part of this game really needs to be more obvious. Like, I had no idea what was making me lose money on that one, or what I could do to get it going. But I think that's maybe okay, because right now this is mostly a learning game, so the point here is just to learn. Okay, so fast data sorting. Good morning, we have a scientific satellite that aggregates data from our geomagnetic researches, but we need to put it down and launch a new one to the orbit. Can you help us extract and process the data from the old satellite? Okay. So we need to go, reds and blues, and then blues and greens. So decision tree, if it's red and a circle, go there. If not, well, let's say trash it. This is just gonna divide them. It needs 20 and a 100% accuracy. So I don't know, triangles? No idea. Anyway, if it's not a circle, just... I really wish we had just an else. Okay, so if it's not red, is it blue or green? If it's green, then... Well, decision trees, right? We actually want that the other way around. Green, blue. Okay, so green goes there and we want the squares. Blue goes there and we want the triangles. And everything else goes to the trash. So there we go. See how this handles the process. Not very well. Why is that? Okay. Stop that. That one is a-okay, but we need another decision tree. One that separates reds from greens and sends the greens over to there. Let's see. So that one is doing a somewhat bad job of really getting us the circles we need. Yep. So let's see what we have in our custom nodes. Ooh, RGB sort. That might be handy. Only square, circle, square, triangle. You know. I have an idea. That's not what I wanted to do. This was. Okay, so my idea is we sort them by red, greens, and blues. Right? And then we do 3 of these. Right, so that will be reds over there, greens, and blues. And circles go there, and I need a base node of trash. Right, so squares and triangles. That's green. Green wants squares. So the circles and triangles are trashed. And blue wants triangles, so we trash the other 2. Let's do a test run, see how it goes. So let's do a test run. That was weird. I think this version is a little buggy. But anyway, let's see how it goes. It really should go well. Though it's running like molasses. So yeah, there we go. We're at least getting the 100% accuracy. Just need things to move a little faster. if we're gonna get the occupancy that we need. No, seriously, why are things moving so slow? That didn't seem to help. But we'll see. Why is this getting called a circle, square, triangle, quick sort when it sorts them by color as well? It's incredibly odd. Let's see then. Failed, you ran out of time. Ah. Well, the square, circle, triangle sort is the fastest. So maybe we can do it the other way around. Right? Just sort them immediately into squares, circles, and triangles. And then RGB sort them. Because why did this? Because the RGB really needs to deal with less of them because it's slower. Yeah, that makes sense. So circles, squares, and triangles. We want red circles, green squares, and blue triangles, and everything else trashes. So the idea is basically the same, but we are trying to optimize for time. And in doing that, we are making sure that the slowest processor, or the slowest elements to process things, have less things to process, and that should hopefully do well with our time. Or do better. We still might have to divide since it's getting a little overloaded. That's the word I was looking for. I swear I can speak English at some point in time. So that's a lot of elements being trashed. Might end up being the same thing even though the RGB sort has less things to sort through. Well, if all things fail, what we can do is and load balance it. Still ran out of time. Okie dokie. Okay, so I'll copy you and paste you here. Yep, and grab a parallel one. And hopefully that means the square, circle, triangle sort isn't going to get overloaded. But really, what happened to the performance of this game? Like, yikes, this version is not having a good time. Okay, so the queues are full, or getting at least filled fast enough, and by queue I mean these. So this thing I think can process 3 at the same time. This one's only 7. But that's okay, they're still getting 1, 2, 3, maybe? Okay, this is already starting to look better. Even though the swords are still being overloaded. I think it's working. Yep, it is working. It has worked. We have time and occupancy all done. Yay! Estimated result. What is this? Ew. I think we can now... that's a bronze medal. Should be able to get silvers and golds, stuff like that. We still can't skip the release one, so there's that. That would be very, very useful. I still don't know what these are about. Can we leave? No. Can we stop? And does it count as released? No? Are there important tasks? Continue? Guess not. Guess I might as well just let it do its thing. We'll get to watch the pretty shapes go around the screen at 8 FPS. It's down here. It's hard to see, but my FPS is down there. 8 FPS. Now, I'm pretty sure I've ran stuff that was heavier than this in this game before, so I'm really blaming the latest update. Because this game might not look like it, but it gets updates every week. So, it gets updated pretty often. I didn't actually have time to read what this week's update was about, though. So we'll have to deal with it and work our way through. We done yet, or I'm gonna have to make up things to talk about for a while now? Nah, it should be almost done. Only the squares left. Go squares, I believe in you. And there we go. Release run complete. We made a whole bunch of money. Wow. Okay. So, a whole bunch of money means we can buy a whole bunch of stuff. And I still don't know how this random forest works, but I'll buy it just to get out of there. Ooh, there's an other stuff. Oh, right, that's what the latest update did. We can now decorate and dress our programmer. That's neat. Oh, what can we buy here? Still not the cat I want. Ew, cat skins are pretty expensive. Let's see, hardware. Ooh, definitely this. Wait, can I buy it more than once? Is that what you're telling me? And some of that. Also want some of that, but we're going under our buffer. Custom scheme slots, I don't think it's a good idea. Let's buy... yeah. A new hairstyle. I think it got applied immediately. There we go. We don't get to customize ourselves the same way we do our cat. How nice. Well, let's look at our tree. grabbing that open anything. I don't think it did. Then I guess that will be it for this episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment if you have any tips and tricks for me. Check out my Patreon if you'd like me to keep doing this. And until next time, remember, here there be dragons. Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk. And if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.